All right, guys, I wanted to jump on here today to do a quick creative mechanic. We're going to do a timed switch. Now, a timed switch would be a switch that you turn on, a length of time passes, like 2 seconds, 5 seconds, a minute, and then after that length of time, the switch turns off. This will be a pretty fast tutorial to make. Before I start, I want to say that there are several ways to do this. Like most things in RPG Maker, there are a variety of ways to accomplish this, but the way that I'm going to show you, I think, is the most beginner friendly. So if you're brand new to RPG Maker, it's the easiest to understand. All right, so let's load our sample map up here. I think that I am feeling the mind today for this tutorial. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to have a switch that we'll put right here, and it will spawn a treasure chest in this location. Whenever it gets turned on, we'll have it wait about 3 seconds, and then the switch will automatically flip off and that treasure chest will disappear. So let's go ahead and make our switch. Let's find the switches. Here we go. We'll give it a blue handle here. Might stand out a little bit better. And when you interact with this with the action button, we just want it to turn a switch called switch pulled on. Okay. And we want to make a new page. On the second page, we're going to go to that same switch. This one's going to be the pulled version. And if you interact with that, we want it to turn that same switch that we just turned on off. And so you can turn it on and off at will. Okay, let's, for the treasure chest, we're just going to do a quick event creation. Treasure, we'll just do something that's pre-programmed in here. So let's do a, I don't know, a mithril bow. Okay, and then we're going to go into this chest event. And this is only going to show when switch pulled is on. So now when we go in here, switch pulled is on, the treasure chest will show up. When it turns off, so if we interact with it again, the treasure chest will disappear. Now we'll make our timer event. So just create an event anywhere you'd like, preferably somewhere out of the player's way. We'll just call it timer for now. This will be a parallel event that runs when switch pulled is on. And what we want it to do is we want it to wait. Let's see, we wanted to do what, 3 seconds? So we'll do 180 frames. And then after that 180 frame wait, it's going to turn the switch pulled switch off. Even though we have a 180 frame wait in here, because it's a parallel event, this event will kind of run on its own on the side while the character kind of runs around and does other things. It doesn't lock you up like auto run would. So now we've got this created, we're going to press OK. Now you all know me, I'm certain that I've missed a step, but let's go ahead and give this a play test and we'll see how it turned out. Party, let's walk up to the switch. See, I knew it. We did not turn switch pulled on. So let's do that. Switch pulled on for the second page specifically. So it was just defaulting to the second page. So let's just turn that on. Let's go back to the playtest. It's always the simple stuff. I always miss the simple stuff. Okay, so our switch is currently off. Let's turn it on. You can see that the treasure chest has appeared and it should disappear. There we go, in just a moment. Perfect. So once again, turn it on. 1, 1000, 2, 1000, 3, 1000. And it goes off. And that's it. That's how you make a timed switch. Now, just for consistency's sake, I want to show you all what it looks like when we grab the chest. Because when you interact with the chest and take the contents, it turns self switch A on. It will show the chest being opened and the chest will not disappear once the lever goes back to its original position. If it did disappear, that would look kind of weird. I think it's better for player feedback that they know that, this lever is tied to that chest and that chest has already been opened, so they're not trying to repeat the event or something. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. Turn the lever on, go grab the chest. Okay, and even though the lever switched off, you can still see the chest here. We'll interact with it anyways. And you can see nothing's really changing because this event's self-switch A is on. So it's going to show that treasure chest is being opened. There are several other ways that you can do this, but this one, for me, or in my mind, is the most simple and straightforward one. Also, you can change this wait time to whatever, if you wanted it to be 5 minutes, you could do 5 minutes if you wanted to, however long that you want it to happen. We'll probably recap this event or this scenario specifically again in events for beginners somewhere in that series. I'm actually working on the script for part 3 right now, but I wanted to just go ahead and do this to have this tutorial here in case anybody, needed to check it out or was curious how to do this. Also, really quick, I do plan on streaming to YouTube, or I guess simulcasting to both Twitch and YouTube going forward. So hopefully by this Sunday or Monday, maybe Tuesday, I'll have that worked out. And if you all don't follow me on Twitch and you're interested in watching the stream, you'll be able to on YouTube. So that's super, super cool. If there's any mechanics that you would like to see made or you're curious on how to do, let me know in the comments and I'll see if I can create a video showing you how to do that. If it's something that's overly complex, those kind of videos will take like a lot of time to really drill down and create really complex systems, but I'm not opposed to doing it. So just give me some ideas of what you'd like to see in the comments. We'll see if we can make it happen. Otherwise, that's it for me for today. I appreciate you all being here. My name is Run, and I'll see you next time.